everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm happy to be doing another Disney Twisted Wonderland unboxing video. I have a variety of items to open, including a full box set of these like mini canvas easels, which look awesome. I have some blind bags. There's even a Grimm figure. My favorite, the Octavanille Trio in QPosket form. I actually have purchased all the different dorms in this mini form, so I'll have other videos like showcasing each. And then of course I have some awesome shikishi boards. There's a lot going on here, but it's a great time to just share my love for Disney Twisted Wonderland. So sit back, relax, grab a snack. I have a feeling it's probably going to be a long one, and we're going to chat. So feel free to join in the comments down below. And I'll preface this with saying I purchased all these items imported from Japan. Two websites. One is Nyokio. I'll leave that link down below. They are a shopping and shipping service that does charge a little fee, but it's worth it. They have so many items, and you can find full cases of items, so that's really cool. And then the shikishi boards I purchased off of eBay. So where to begin? I do have 4 shikishis. I believe there's 11 blind bags in here. And you know what? I think I'm going to mix it up and go back and forth. So these, I believe you get all the characters posted on the box. So we have Diasomnia, Ignahide, Scarabia, and Octavanille, which is pretty cool. So this is like set A or B, and like the other dorms are in a different box. But I like the way they divide that up. It kind of makes it easy to go after a set. So we'll grab one from here. Let's grab back here. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh wow, that's a very nondescript blind bag. Okay, that's cool. These are a nice size. So I've never opened like a little mini easel with like the art print on it. Oh wow, it's like wood. Oh, we have Ortho. Oh, this is cool, from Ignahide. It's like a canvas. It's like actually a canvas print. You can see like and feel the texture. Oh my goodness, that is fancy and elaborate. How cool. Oh my goodness, you get the easel and this pulls out. What a neat way to display this with, let's say, the minifigures. And you set it there like so. And these are a nice size. Okay. Well, guess I need to go find the other dorm box. This looks just too cool. A little piece of art, or an art print, and a display piece all in one. And Ortho's looking pretty fierce there. Of course, Idia's younger brother. Okay, that's pretty impressive. Oops, I think I put it too far back. Okay, there we go. So cool. Who would have thought? Next up, let's grab our Grimm figure. Looking pretty cool. Glad to see some Grimm merchandise. And these are made by Sega, which they were the ones that did the like dorm chairs that we opened in a previous video, which could be hit or miss. The Azul one did not look like Azul, but the Leona figure was awesome. There's a really cool Malleus one out too, but that one's like super pricey. But nice to see Grimm represented, the demon cat thing who doesn't think he's a cat. I like the joke where they call him a weasel. Like no one knows, but he loves tuna. So it's kind of the running joke, and he's definitely, ooh, it's taped. Definitely in like every event, every episode. Okay. I do like the bow, which kind of mimics the ties. Okay, this is a nice size figure. Wow. And he comes on a little base. Look at how cool. That is just like a classic Grimm pose there. I like how they did the blue flames. He has his little mage stone. And then the cool bow. And then the pitchfork tail. I know there's a lot building up to whatever Grimm is. Other than him thinking he's a masterful world-class wizard. And here he is on his base, which comes together rather nicely. I like how you can see his tail from the side. Look at that mischievous grin. Just classic Grimm. That's awesome. They did a great job with that figure. Okay, let's go back to one of our easel blind bags. If I did the math right, we should be able to go back and forth since I have 4 shikishi boards as well. So here is our next one. I wonder how these were sold in stores. I guess per box display. And inside, oh yes, we have Azul. Looking cool. That's different artwork that I've seen. It looks like him. Sometimes the artwork, especially with his character, I don't know what's about it, but it's awesome. Little touch in the face there in the cool student uniform. Definitely captures his essence. Ah, that's a cool one. And then we have the easel, which I love these. I love how they're actual wood. Like, look at them put together. That is so cool. Okay, that's pretty awesome. We'll just leave you in front here. Next up, let's grab one of our Shikishi boards. So this is a good example of a split set where you can find like half the amount of dorms. We have Hearts Label, Octavanille, Savannah Claw, and then the cool little coffin like icon art, which was like the promo art before the game came out. And I really, really like all three of those pictures. Okay, so new one's a welcome edition. I wonder if these have like a special glitter version. I feel like the Halloween ones do, that you can find certain ones like that. I'm not sure about these. Okay, so they're a heavy-duty cardboard. They can stand on their own, propped up against something. And, oh, speaking of one of the coffin cards, yes, we have one of the promo Riddle Rose Hearts. And then look at it, it is the gold embossed stamp with the glitter stars. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I do like the artwork there. Such an angry face. And you can see the lining of the coffin in back too. Okay, wow. That's pretty cool. Love the gold embossing. And of course, only the dorm leaders are the ones with the coffin artwork cards. There's also such cool Queen of Hearts vibes, but what's also kind of funny and humorous, which is an ongoing joke, is like his height. He's very short, which kind of gives reference to the King of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland and how tiny that character is. Okay, back to another easel. Let's grab this one. And, oh, another short character. We have Lilia. Lilia Van Rouge. That's awesome. He's a fun character from Diasomnia. And right now they're on book 7, and I know there's a lot of history and a lot of lore. And he's like, what, 400 plus years old? Something like that. And their groovy symbol is a bat. So, and I like how sometimes they appear out of nowhere or upside down. So you get a cool vibe. And he's a fun character. Onto one of our QPosket figures. If the Octavanille trio, which they're lovingly called, counted as like one character, then that would be my fave, because I love all three of them interacting together. They're very effective. They function well. Their personalities are entertaining. They have a weird, like, healthy fear, respect, and family aspect for each other going on. I love it. And even when they're like in separate episodes or different things going on individually, I still find them the most like entertaining or humorous to watch. I don't know what it is, but I definitely love this trio. So you know what? Let's start with Jade. Jade, now that I know more about him, I will say he's probably the most ominous that you have to watch out for out of the group, which was surprising because he comes across, and everyone knows it, as like the most likable and genial and always willing to help, which he is. He's just says and does some things that make you question. He has one of my favorite lines of all time in book 4 when he talks about what he would do to someone if they betrayed him, like Kaleem was betrayed. And it's said so nonchalantly and so calmly. I love the Japanese voice actor too. So calm. So when you read it and it switches to another scene, you have to process it and you're like, wait, hold up, pause it, go back, reread it, because it's just so interesting. He definitely has no filter with some of the things he says. And props to the awesome creator of Twisted Wonderland, artist, writer, Yana Taboso, who really takes minor characters like the eels from The Little Mermaid and makes them into such memorable, standout characters. And that goes for Floyd too. They're a good time. You would never expect that. At least I didn't. Okay, so let's get him out. They come with the base as well, which is nice. All the QPoskets for Disney's Twisted Wonderland figures are like the mini version, but they still have great attention to detail, and I love the sculpt. My goodness. And that pose, just classic Jade. Poses and stuff are such a big deal in the game, so it's nice to see them reflected as their figures. Even the scarf has like detailing as a separate piece. Very cool. I know they get comparisons to Black Butler a lot, especially Jade and Floyd. Another one of Yana's creations, which is just amazing. My goodness. Amazing female artist and creator. And then of course the earring, which that has a story unit of itself. And then his left eye is the yellow one. And I love how you can match them up with the eyes, just like Flotsam and Jetsam from The Little Mermaid. So cool. So cool. Okay, back to another blind bag. You know what? Let's grab the one in front here, since we still have a lot to go through. And, oh, we have Idia Shroud. Oh, I like his picture too. Very mischievous grin with the eyes. I don't know why I keep turning him over. It's just so cool to see like the stretched canvas on the board. Ah, so awesome. So our Ignahida collection is complete there. Okay, so you can't have Jade without Floyd, so let's move on to him, he's such a mood. Actually, all of Octavanille, now that I think about it, is such a mood and vibe. Even the dorm itself, which is, in my opinion, the prettiest. It's under the sea, but it has the Mostro Lounge, which is owned and operated by Azul, and it's just so cool. There's definitely a whole like nightclub vibe. The colors are pretty. I would love to hang out there. And then the three representatives of it, they're all kind of their own mood too. I mean, Jade is the reserved one. But again, things lurking beneath the surface, so to speak. And Floyd, you know, he does what he feels like. Which, I like him a lot, and he's quite funny. Okay, I love the facial expression on him. So how cool is Floyd's body gesture? I didn't even realize it. I guess you could see it on the side package, but I love the leg crossed in front. That's so Floyd. And then, of course, he never, you know, buttons his shirt tight or has his tie. He doesn't like things tight around his neck. Even though his signature form is that he likes to squeeze things, which is ominous, but sometimes, you know, you always have to wonder about these two, because there's an ominous vibe, but then there's like the humorous vibe, and you're like, well, what does that mean entirely? And I like how it does, you know, keep you wondering, you know, are they friend or foe, or are they both? And I think that just makes them so cool. Oh yes, that just captures their essence so well. Look at those two. So fun, so great to see them working together, but even separately, they're just so amusing. And so different, even though they're twins. And I know a lot of you may not have access to the Disney Twisted Wonderland mobile game, which I hope it does expand. We've only had it in English for a year now, but I do watch a lot of events and, you know, part of the story arc, because there's so many things, and I'm such a story-driven person that I want to know, so I watch a lot of walkthroughs on YouTube, and there's a lot of fun events to start with. You can start with the books. Those are a little bit more serious, as you're dealing with, like, the main seven as at their most villainous, perhaps. But some of the events are just fun, and one event that I recently just watched, because I haven't played it, is the Phantom Bride. And it's quite humorous. It's just like a good time to watch. Basically, you have you know, that infamous sort of Phantom Bride legend that she's looking for a husband, and when, you know, she finds one and marries them, they also become a ghost as well. And it's hilarious who she decides to kidnap as her groom, and then what ensues after that. So I highly recommend it, because like most of the characters, I think except for maybe 4, are in it, and it really gives you like a little snippet of their personality. So it's a fun one, and it's low stakes, but it's actually a pretty cute story too, and pretty funny. Okay, so there's my sales pitch. Let's go back to one of our blind bags. I'll link a channel I watch down below. I also like to just watch the mini games and see like what characters they choose to battle and what their levels are, because that's kind of important too, to move on. Okay, so our next character Yes, we have Jade. Jade. Oh, no, without the hat. Oh yeah, that's cool. Looking well dressed and put together. Very approachable. I also love how Grimm, there's been so many times where I laughed at this, that Grimm describes like the Octavinyl trio as having smiles that don't quite reach their eyes, and he's a little scared of them, which I love that little detail there. Okay, and then our last QPosket figure is of Azul. Oh yes, he has the Octopus King. Okay, that's awesome. I really needed to look at the side of the package. My goodness, so happy to have these though. They definitely need to make some more figures. They have a lot of acrylic like stand figures, which are cool too, but to get like a three-dimensional sculpted one is just awesome. Yet again, they did a great job on the pose to capture the character. Ah. So, such a good job. And you know what? In more of a cutie type of form, it does look like Azul, which again, some figures don't. But they did a great job. Love the cane. There's sort of a reference there that, yeah, it's a cool style choice, but like he had the hardest time adapting to land, so he kind of uses it to help like walk. And he's also seen like sitting a lot too. So there's that, which is a cool like Little Mermaid reference in and of itself. And I also like how he always drapes his jacket over his shoulders there. Very cool. Oh, you can see the socks, the awesome purple socks that they wear for their Octavinyl dorm uniforms. And then of course he has the little seashell on his hat. They all do. That is so cool. They actually did a really good job with that. Oh, and the hand in the pocket too. So cool. The Octavinyl trio looks so cool together. I do love, again, their dynamic. I like it when the eels team up against Azul. It's just humorous. But they do it, well, number one, Azul can kind of be an easy target, but they do it because they know each other so well, and they know, like, they can press each other's buttons and get away with it. But they do have a healthy respect. And, okay, back to our blind bags. Inside, oh, we have Malleus. Oh, he looks really cool. I love how, because he's so tall with the horns, like the horns are cut off in pictures. My first larger impression of Malleus was actually in the Glorious Masquerade event, which again, he has a beautiful singing voice, but I really enjoyed the scenes. I enjoyed that whole event, although that one was higher stakes and a bit darker because you're dealing with the Hunchback of Notre Dame, you know, which isn't the most happy story. Oh, but so cool. So cool. I realize we have a couple other blind bags back here that my canvases are starting to hide. So let's open one of these, which is, oh yes, the Halloween events are so awesome. And I believe these are keychains. So yet again, it breaks it down to the first three: Hearts Label, Savannah Claw, Octavinyl, and oh yeah, there's a Grimm. There's a Grimm. That's so cool. I've yet to watch, because I haven't played them. I want to watch all the Halloween events. Like, they seem fun. There's one where they get possessed by ghosts. Like, what shenanigans are going on? Night Raven College is not a safe place to be. Simple as that. Okay, and inside, we have Leona. Oh, yes. Leona as a pirate. The whole Savannah Claw pirate thing is awesome. And how cool is that? Okay. I love the pirate costumes. It is, again, fitting that Savannah Claw are the pirates, but still so neat. And the patch over his scarred eye, like, yes, they did a great job with that. So these have a nice, like, metal clasp there. Very cool. I do have, or I have ordered the Halloween plush of Savannah Claw. Because of the pirate thing, I adore. And I think the plushies look so cute. Okay, another easel. And inside, oh, we have Sebek, another Diasomnia. Oh, Sebek looks happy there. Why? Usually not. Maybe Malleus just gave him a compliment because, yeah. Sebek, oh my goodness. Okay, we'll put him next to Malleus. That'll make him happy. He is one of the guardians of Malleus, and he takes his job quite seriously. So there's a fun story to that. He's quite comical in his allegiance to Prince Malleus. Okay, let's grab another Shikishi board, which that was really cool to get that coffin card. And inside, oh, we have Ruggy! Okay, Ruggy's the hyena from Savannah Claw, and his character has grown on me a lot. Now that I know more of his backstory, he's actually my favorite character of Savannah Claw. I mean, Leona, of course, is a close second, but there's something about Ruggy that makes sense, and you do feel for him, and, you know, he is representative of the hyena characters from Lion King, but he's also so much more than that. And I think he deserves a lot of credit for what he does. That being said, you know, he's all about the food and the money. So there's that aspect to it as well. But great character. I'm glad I learned a little bit more about his backstory to further appreciate, which again is something that I watched on YouTube, because there's so many like vignettes too that have information and details. To get the full storyline, you really do have to like hunt for it. But good thing I'm also very narrative driven, so very happy when I learned more about him. Okay, next blind bag. Inside, oh yes, we have Kaleem. Oh wow, he's usually such a happy character, but he has a very, you know, subdued smile. Oh, you gotta love Kaleem. He's always funny. He's always cheerful. Again, he's one of the ones, you know, you would want to befriend. He's also a user of light magic, which is really cool. So good to finally have somebody from Scarabia represented. Oh, I'm running out of space. Okay, let's go back to our Shikishi board. Ooh, don't fall. There we go. Okay. And inside we have Ace. Ace Trapola doing his little heart symbol. He is the heart-faced card. He's one of the ones you meet first too. I think out of all the Hearts label characters, they're all really likable. That's another dorm that seems pretty friendly. I guess I like Ace the least, but there's nothing wrong with them. You know what? He had kind of a big role in The Phantom Bride, which you get to know him more there too. So yeah. Again, it's all about characters and how they appear to others, and then how they are too. I think there's a big dichotomy, because ultimately, you know, you're at a school where you do have to kind of watch your back. So it's very interesting to see like what's real and what's projected as part of their personality. Okay, let's empty this out. We have 3 more easels left. We need to find Floyd, Silver, and Jamil. So inside, oh, speaking of which, we have Jamil. Oh, look at him. He's just done. They have oh gosh, they're complicated. Poor Kaleem. But Jamil Viper. So he's the Vice House Warden, but he's the one that is twisted after Jafar. I do like his character. He's just a very, as you can imagine, a very difficult one. And look at his glare. He's like side-eyeing you, and yeah, that's Jamil. That's funny. That being said, you do understand Jamil's position too, which again is complicated, but I think they do a good job of portraying them in, you know, a certain light and viewpoint, which again makes the characters very interesting to see what they choose to do and how to react to certain things. Okay, then we have a metal tin badge. Oh, of the ceremonial outfit. So this time we have Hearts Label, Octavanille, and Pomfiore. Cool. Which I've opened a couple of these in the past. They're a nice size. And I do like the ceremonial robes. So inside we have, oh, we have Trey. I know, I'm like, there has to be a video where Trey appears because I seem to open a lot of Trey items, which is cool. Again, he's a really nice character. I like the gold on the edges there. And of course he has the clover. Okay, 2 more left. Let's go with this one. And, oh, we have Silver. Oh, Floyd's holding out on us. I like Silver too. I mean, at first I thought like some of his expressions are angry, but no, he's tired. He's gonna fall asleep. That's again the running thing with him. But from what I understand, he has the ability to like walk through dreams and what other people are dreaming. So kind of neat. He's also only one of the 3 characters that can use light magic as well. I don't know too much about him, but he seems to be rather likable. Okay, so then we have our last Shikishi board, and then our last little easel. This has been a lot of fun. I definitely enjoy these openings. Let me know if you like opening like a full case and a full set of something, because I think I have a couple keychain blind boxes that are a full set of at least the dorm splits, since they tend to do that into 2 different groupings. Okay, so our last one. Oh, of course it's Trey. We did not get an Octavanil one. Okay, so there's Trey. Oh, and his hat. Very nice. We like a good hat. Again, I love the White Rose painted red. Awesome. They have really cool outfits. They do have a neat art vibe too for Heart's label. And then our last easel blind bag, better be Floyd. To complete our set. I'm curious what his pose is. Oh my goodness, he's laughing. Has his hand behind his back, which again is classic. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, that's actually pretty perfect. I like that one a lot. Again, captures the jovial side of Floyd, who is quite funny. And I love how just random, if he feels like it, he'll be really great at something, and if he doesn't feel it, then he just kind of walks away. He'll like walk out of class in the middle of class. He's just all based on like the mood and vibe, which is just perfect for his character. Such a great time. Here's another look at all our Disney Twisted Wonderland merch we opened today. Feel free to let me know which were some of your favorites, or which collectible would you go after? Do you like the larger Shikishi boards? Do you like the mini canvases? Those are definitely unique for a collectible. Do you like the minifigures, which are adorable, and I'm actually really impressed with the quality and just the attention to the poses of the characters, or just like random stuff too? But feel free to let me know your thoughts down below. I always enjoyed hearing from you guys. As for me, I really like the different variety of unique merchandise that Disney Twisted Wonderland has. I love the focus on the artwork, which is so cool. The minifigures are awesome. I definitely am looking forward to opening more. I think they did such a great job like staying true to the characters and the game poses, which is really cool. But overall, I just love them all. They do a great job with the quality and the art styles of all their merchandise that I've seen thus far. So that'll do it for this video. If you made it to the end, my goodness, you're a fan and I love you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll leave a couple walkthrough links down below in case, again, if they don't have Twisted Wonderland in your country, but you're curious, there's some good channels that you can watch and get the storyline, since it is, again, very narrative driven, but awesome and definitely worth the read. So I want to thank you again. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.